Vitamin D is important for absorbing calcium, but it's also essential for fertility and pregnancy and reducing the risk of reproductive conditions. The most common source of vitamin D is the sun, but we also get it from food. But if you're not able to get adequate sunlight, the question becomes, can I get vitamin D through diet alone? Well, stay tuned and I'll tell you the answer. Hello, if this is our first time connecting, welcome. My name is Melanie McGrice and I'm a fertility and prenatal dietitian. I help couples boost their fertility and give their babies the best start possible with the power of good food. Make sure that you subscribe and connect with me on my socials. You can find all my details in the comments box below. So, can we get adequate vitamin D from diet alone? Well, the short answer is yes, but it's not easy. Most people require around 5 micrograms or 200 international units of vitamin D each day. There's still debate around whether or not these recommendations should increase during pregnancy, but in most countries, as long as mama's vitamin D levels are within the recommended range, guidelines focus on continuing to achieve the recommended 5 micrograms per day. So let's look at the 5 foods that easily provide the recommended 5 micrograms. Number 1 is salmon. Yes, that's right. Yet another reason why salmon is such a nutritious food. A 100-gram serve of salmon provides over 13 micrograms. So if you're consuming the recommended 3 serves of fish each week, then you're easily meeting your vitamin D requirements. Vitamin D is what we call a fat-soluble nutrient, which essentially means that you don't have to eat it every day as it stays in your body. So 3 serves of salmon each week will easily meet your weekly requirements. Herring and sardines are also pretty good sources of vitamin D, providing around 5 micrograms each. So you'd need to eat a serve of these daily to meet your vitamin D requirements. Number 2 is dairy products. Milk, yogurt and cheese all provide around 2 to 3 micrograms of vitamin D per serve. So again, if you're consuming the recommended 2 to 3 serves per day, you'll easily be meeting your vitamin D requirements. Thirdly, soy milk. Now, if you follow a vegan diet and don't drink dairy, don't be concerned, as soy milk is also another great source of vitamin D. Just ensure that you're meeting your 2 to 3 serves per day. Number 4 is mushrooms. Now, mushrooms make vitamin D from UV rays, similarly to the way that we do. One large flat portobello mushroom contains around 45 micrograms of vitamin D, therefore providing you with enough vitamin D to last all week. And number 5 is cod liver oil. In the 18th century, people used to consume cod liver oil to treat rickets, which of course we now know is caused by a vitamin D deficiency. 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil contains a whopping 34 micrograms of vitamin D, so enough to last all week. However, you do need to be careful consuming this, especially if you're pregnant, as it's also really high in vitamin A. Vitamin D is also found in small amounts in eggs, margarine, pork, beef and tuna. But that's about it. Some foods, such as juices, breakfast cereals and margarines, may also be fortified with additional vitamin D. Essentially, you can see that it is possible to meet your vitamin D requirements from diet alone, but as it's found in a limited number of foods, you need to ensure that you are consuming the right diet. The other consideration is if your vitamin D levels are low and need increasing. So instead of requiring 5 micrograms per day, you require more in the realm of 75 micrograms per day. Now, it is still possible to meet these requirements naturally through diet, but you'll need a closely monitored diet as it's not easy. Ideally, combine a nutritious, vitamin D rich diet with a healthy amount of sunshine for optimal vitamin D intake. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Sorry. It's actually the way I've written it.